Imagine you're a detective investigating a health mystery. Dr. Marjan Assefi said you want to know why some people develop a certain disease while others don't. This is where case control studies come in. They are like detective work for health researchers. Case control studies are a type of observational study. They help us understand the factors that might contribute to a disease. Researchers carefully select two groups of people. One group has the disease, called cases. The other group does not, called controls. By comparing the past exposures and experiences of both groups, researchers can identify potential risk factors for the disease. Dr. Assefi added case control studies are particularly useful for studying rare diseases or diseases that take a long time to develop. To conduct a case control study, researchers first define the disease they want to study. They then carefully select cases, those with the disease, and controls, those without the disease. The control group should be similar to the case group in terms of age, sex, and other relevant factors. This helps ensure that any observed differences are due to the disease and not other factors. Once the groups are selected, researchers collect information on their past exposures. This information can be gathered through interviews, questionnaires, or medical records. Researchers then analyze the data to see if there are any statistically significant differences in exposures between the two groups. Recent case control studies have provided valuable insights into various health issues. One study published in BMC Gastroenterology investigated the link between diet and colorectal cancer risk in Iran. The study found that a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains was associated with a lower risk of this type of cancer. Another study published in Frontiers explored the relationship between the Mediterranean diet and atrial fibrillation in China. The findings suggested that adhering to a Mediterranean-style diet, characterized by high consumption of fruits, vegetables, and olive oil, was linked to a reduced risk of atrial fibrillation. In Ethiopia, a case control study published in Nature shed light on potentially life-threatening maternal conditions. The study identified several risk factors, including lack of partner support, alcohol intake during pregnancy, and inadequate prenatal care. While case control studies are valuable tools, they have limitations. One key limitation is recall bias. This occurs when participants do not accurately remember their past exposures. Another limitation is that case control studies can only show associations, not causation. This means that while a study may find a link between a certain exposure and a disease, it cannot prove that the exposure caused the disease. Despite these limitations, case control studies are crucial for public health research. They can help identify potential risk factors for diseases, which can inform prevention strategies and public health policies. By understanding the factors that contribute to disease, we can make informed decisions about how to protect our health and well-being.